Good evening, fellow ascenders. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about meditation. I was trained at a Zen Buddhist temple in meditation, and this was very formal training, very stringent and rigid, and you sit in a lotus position, and I'm telling you, the meditation was great. Not so great for the knees after a while. But my point is, you don't need to formally meditate. You just need to get your mind quiet. There's so many ways of doing that. Some of the best meditations are just guided meditations that they talk you through. You relax. You start focusing on your breath. There's all kind of ways to meditate. I know at the temple they taught us even. I was a householder, so I would train there, and then I would go home at night, and I would come back and train the next day. And one of the things they taught you is that there's something called everyday mindfulness. And that's where you're not formally meditating, but when you're doing something with your complete 100% focus, it takes all those thoughts out of your mind. You don't have room for them because you're very focused on what you're doing. So anything you can do with your full attention is a form of meditation. They used to teach us walking meditation. There's all kinds. For a basic practice, a good idea to start with a guided meditation. There's tons of them on YouTube, tons of them up here. Really good just to get you focused on your breath, focused on something other than these thoughts that come and go in your mind. One thing to keep in mind, a lot of people think that meditation makes you sleepy. I will tell you, it will slow you down. We're very busy in our daily lives, and our minds get very busy. It will slow those thoughts down. It will slow you down. It will not make you tired. If anything, it gives you a lot more energy. If I do a meditation in the morning before I go to work, I have a lot more energy, and I'm a lot more excited about the work that I'm doing. And it's also a lot easier to focus on what you're doing because you're at this still point, and if you can maintain it, and sometimes it's just stopping in the middle of the day and say, okay, my mind's sort of taken over now, I need to focus again. Take 5 minutes, get your focus back, and resume what you're doing. The other thing you might want to do is import some things that are valuable in your life. Like, for example, I'm a musician. I love music. When I'm listening to music, I'm very focused on that, and it is a form of meditation for me. It may be for you too. A lot of online meditations have music in the background, and my mind just goes there because it's just naturally where my ears go, and that definitely calms me and gives me a sense of focus. And one other thing, don't think that there's any such thing as a bad meditation. I know a lot of people when they start out, they think because these thoughts keep coming back, that's all part of the process. I mean, I see the longer you sit and the more you get focused, the less that troubles you. They may come, you see them there, you let them go. You get back to your focus. And you do this over and over again, and pretty soon it's really nothing when a thought comes in. It just goes by and you're back to your focus. And it's amazing. Like I said, there's no bad meditation. It's amazing what effect even just a short 10-minute meditation will have if you continue to bring back that focus. So if you haven't already done so, I highly recommend you start your day with a meditation. I think you'd be surprised how the day just sort of unfolds differently when you start with a very focused mindset. Decide what you want to meditate on. I meditate on gratefulness. For you, it may be love. It may be compassion. Whatever it is that you want to focus on, and decide, make an intention for the day. How do I want to proceed throughout my day? Do I want to stay focused? Do I want to, do I want to practice my higher self? Practice until you get there. You'd be surprised at what a difference that will make in the process and what happens during your day. As always, if you have any comments or specific questions, just write them down and I'd be happy to answer them for you. Listen, have a great day, have a great tomorrow, and have an awesome now.